Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the next concept in the heat lesson. So before going to start our class, just we will recall what we have learned in the last class. Okay, in the last class we have learned regarding the what do you mean by the temperature. Temperature is nothing but it is the hotness of an object. Later we have discussed this temperature can be measured by thermometer. So and also we have discussed about the what is the liquid used in the thermometer. Why we are not using the water in thermometer. So what is the reason also we have discussed. Today we are going to discuss about the what are the types of the thermometers. Commonly used thermometers are the clinical thermometer and the laboratory thermometer. Now let us discuss one by one. We will discuss about the clinical thermometer. So clinical thermometer, have you seen the thermometer? So suppose in your family anyone got the fever. At that time doctor they are testing your body temperature by using the thermometer. So that thermometer is nothing but that is the clinical thermometer. Here the thermometer which is used to measure the body temperature we are calling as the clinical thermometer. Here we can measure the body temperature of the human and animals also we can measure. So the thermometer which is used to measure the body temperature is called as the clinical thermometer. Now let us discuss what is the structure, how we have to use this clinical thermometer to check our body temperature. Now we will discuss step by step. Picture of the clinical thermometer. So what are the parts it is having? It is having the bulb, scale and the constriction. Now let us discuss what are the parts present in a clinical thermometer and how we have to use this clinical thermometer to measure the body temperature. Here the clinical thermometer consists of a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. So this clinical thermometer consists of a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. See, outer surface we are calling as it, that is outer surface, it is made up of the glass tube. Bulb is present at one end. So at one end bulb it is present. So this bulb of mercury, the liquid metal, it is filled in this bulb. Next, outside the bulb a small shining thread of the mercury can be seen. So outside the bulb a small shining thread of the mercury can be seen. So this is the mercury. A small shining mercury can be seen. Next, scale is present. We use the scale, that is Celsius scale denoted by the C. Here, look at here, in this mercury which is having a scale. So this is the scale. The number of readings are present. So this is the scale. This scale, how we are measuring the temperature is by using a unit that is the Celsius. For example, here 35 degrees Celsius we are reading, 42 degrees Celsius. The range of clinical thermometer is 35 degree to 42 degree. The range of clinical thermometer means here the clinical thermometer it will start from 35 and it will end up at the 42 degree. Okay, the range of clinical thermometer is starting from the 35 degree Celsius and it will be end at the 42 degree Celsius. And another part, that is constriction. What do you mean by the constriction? Is here constriction it is a bend structure. But here it is a bend structure. Function of constriction is it will avoid the back flow of the mercury. So this is all about the construction of the clinical thermometer. Now we will discuss how to use the clinical thermometer. What are the steps we have to adopt to use the clinical thermometer to measure body temperature of the human? This is the clinical thermometer. So it is having the bulb at one end. This is the bulb. Okay, this bulb it is made up of, it is contained in the mercury liquid. So it is having the long, narrow, uniform glass tube. Scale is present inside the glass tube. So look at here, scale it is present. This scale, the reading it will be starts from 35 degrees Celsius to up to the 42 degrees Celsius. Okay, constriction is present. So in this part, constriction is present. So constriction, it will avoid the back flow of the mercury. Now we will go on to reading the thermometer. So in the how we have to read the thermometer. Let us learn the reading of the thermometer. This is the scale present in the thermometer. As I said, the range of clinical thermometer is from 35 degrees Celsius to up to the 42 degrees Celsius. Suppose the beginning was speed 1 degree. Here I have taken the 35 to 36 degree and consider as 1 degree Celsius. So number of divisions present in between these two number bigger marks is, that is the 5 degrees. So 1 by 5 is nothing but 0.2. Then how we have to get the small divisions means, that is one small division is nothing but 0.2. Next to 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, later 36. 5 divisions are 5 small lines are present in between 35 to 36. But some of the thermometers, there are 10 divisions that are present in between the 1 degree Celsius. So how we have to read? So total 10 divisions is nothing but 1 by 10. That is we can consider as a 0.1. So in this type of thermometer, small division we can consider as a 0.1. How to read this? 35.1, 35.2, 35.3, 35.4 up to the 35.9, later 36 degree. Like this we have to read. So this is all about the reading a thermometer. Next, what are the precautions we have to take while using the clinical thermometer? We will go on to how to use the clinical thermometer to measure the body temperature. Yeah, first wash the thermometer with an antiseptic solution. You have to wash this thermometer before keeping the mouth, or after taking out from the mouth also you have to wash this clinical thermometer with an antiseptic solution. Do you know why we have to wash with antiseptic solution means? Suppose bacteria present on the thermometer should be removed. To remove some of the bacteria dust, so we have to wash this thermometer with an antiseptic solution, or we can also use as an alcohol. Next, hold it firmly and give few jerks. The jerks will bring the mercury level down. It falls below 35 degrees. So you have to take this thermometer, give few jerks. You have to like this. You have to give few jerks. After giving these jerks, observe the mercury level. It should be fall below 35 degrees. Now place the thermometer under tongue or arm. After giving jerks, observe the mercury level. It should be fall below 35 degrees. Later, this thermometer you have to keep under your tongue. Under the tongue also you can keep, or under the armpit also you can keep. Here, after 1 minute, take out the thermometer and note reading. So after keeping this thermometer under the tongue or arm, you have to keep up to 1 minute. After 1 minute, you have to take this thermometer outside. Later, you have to observe the thermometer readings up to where it will come. Mercury level up to where it is reaches. So this is your body temperature. So when the mercury level when it will reach a certain scales. So at what scale it will be stops? That is the body temperature. Normal human body temperature is 37 degrees. So you can ask that. So is that all humans they are having 37 degrees exactly? No. It might be slightly less than, or it might be greater than it is present. So here normal temperature is nothing but it is the average of all the healthy person body temperature. This is all about the how to use the clinical thermometer. Clinical thermometer it is designed to measure the body temperature of the humans and animals. So this clinical thermometer we should not use for the measuring the temperature of any objects. We should use only for the measuring the body temperature of humans. And also as I said before, so the temperature reading, the range of clinical thermometer is, that is it will be starting from 35 degrees Celsius to up to 42 degrees Celsius. What it will be indicating? So in mercury thermometer means in a clinical thermometer only which is filled with the mercury. The thermometer is that is from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. What it will be indicates means the human body temperature it should not be fall below 35 and it should not be rise above 42 degrees. So when you are measuring the temperature by using the clinical thermometer which is filled with the mercury. So the body temperature should not be fall below 35 degree and should not be rise above 42 degree. Clear? So because of this purpose, the clinical thermometer it should be arranged. It has been made for this purpose. Yes, my dear children, now we will do the activity. By using the clinical thermometer, we have to test the temperature of any one person. So now I am going to measure the body temperature of Susanna. Instructions before going to use this thermometer. As I said before, so we have to wash this thermometer by using the antiseptic solution or alcohol. After that, we have to give few jugs. So why we have to give few jugs means, so these jugs they will bring the mercury level below 35 degree. Later, you have to keep this thermometer under the tongue, or you can keep under the arm also. Now I will keep this thermometer under the arm. Just keep it for 1 minute. After the 1 minute, you have to remove the thermometer and observe the reading. Here, the reading it will shows that is 35.2 degree. Means Susanna's body temperature is 35.2 degree Celsius. So this is the process how we have to use the clinical thermometer to test the body temperature of the humans and animals. This clinical thermometer it will take 1 minute time to read, 1 to 2 minutes time to read the body temperature of the humans. So instead of that, nowadays we are using the different varieties of the digital thermometers. So these digital thermometers they will take only 20 seconds. Digital thermometers they will take only 20 seconds to measure the body temperature of the humans. Yes, this is the one of the digital thermometer. Here this is we are calling as the forehead thermometer. Forehead thermometer means we are keeping this thermometer near the forehead. So this is the forehead thermometer. And also here we are using the ear thermometer, keeping in the ear to measure the body temperature of the human. So now by using this forehead thermometer, I will check the body temperature of Susanna. Let us see. Yes, now you have to keep near the forehead. Press this button. So it will show 36.3. Yes, by using this thermometer, we have checked Susanna's body temperature. That is, we have got the 36.3. Yes, you can ask that when you are using the clinical thermometer, the body temperature we have got that is 35.2 degrees Celsius, and we are using the digital thermometer, forehead thermometer, we have got the 36.3 degree. So what is the difference in the temperature? Why we are getting 35.2 in a clinical thermometer which is containing the mercury? So why we are getting the 36.3 degrees Celsius by using the forehead thermometer? So what is the difference means? In a mercury thermometer, the temperature range is from 35 degrees Celsius to up to 42 degrees Celsius. Forehead thermometer, the temperature range is from 31 degree to up to the 37 degree it is. So next, ear thermometer. So we are measuring the temperature by keeping thermometer in the ear. That is ear thermometer. The ear thermometer range is from the 10 degrees Celsius to up to 40 degrees Celsius in there. So in between that, our body temperature it will be measured. So it is depending upon these. Means it is made up of the mercurial thermometers. What they are made up of? See, digital thermometers they are made up of the certain metal parts. So depending upon the voltage, it will be shows the body temperature of the humans. Here, the forehead thermometer it is having the range from 31 degrees Celsius to up to the 31 degrees Celsius to up to the 37 degrees Celsius. Next, picture. This is ear thermometer. Ear thermometer range is from 10 degrees Celsius to up to the 40 degrees Celsius. Like that, there are different varieties of the thermometers available. So by using that, we are measuring the body temperature of the humans and the animals also. Yes, dear children, now we will move on to the next type of thermometer, that is the laboratory thermometer. Here, laboratory thermometer it is used to measure the temperature of the certain objects. certain liquids also we can measure. Okay, so this is the laboratory thermometer. This is the laboratory thermometer. This is the bulb which is made up of the mercury, which consists of the mercury. This is the uniform long glass tube and the scale is present inside this. And what is the range of the laboratory thermometer is, that is from minus 10 degree to up to the 110 degree it is there. So it will be starting from minus 10 degree Celsius to the up to the 110 degree Celsius. This is the range of the laboratory thermometer. Here laboratory thermometer, it is used to measure the temperature of the certain objects, or we can measure the temperature of the certain liquids also. Yes, my dear children, now we will do the activity 4.4. So in this activity, take some tap water in a beaker or mug. I have taken some quantity of water in a beaker. Dip the thermometer, dip the laboratory thermometer. So this is the laboratory thermometer in water in such a way that the bulb not touch the bottom or sides of a beaker. Hold the thermometer vertically. Observe the reading in the mercury till the mercury thread becomes steady. Note the reading now. So up to here, the level of mercury is up to here. The reading is which is nearest to 30 degree. The temperature of the tap water is 30 degrees Celsius. Yes, my dear children, now we will do one of the activity, that is activity 4.5. To do this activity, we have to need some of the hot water. To do this activity, we need hot water and the laboratory thermometer. Take some hot water in a beaker. So I have taken the hot water in a beaker. Dip the thermometer, dip the laboratory thermometer in a water such that the thermometer should not touch the side and the bottom of the beaker. Now look at the reading. Look at the reading of the mercury on the scale. Wait till mercury thread becomes steady and note the temperature. So the temperature, it will be nearest 48 degree. It is 48 degrees. Now take out the thermometer from the water. The level of mercury, it will goes on decrease. So here it will come now 40 degree, 38 degree. It will goes on decrease. You take thermometer from the water, the level of mercury, it will goes on decrease. From this we came to know that, so we can measure the temperature of hot water when the thermometer is in water. So now look at here, the temperature, it will be goes on increasing. So it will be rises now 46 degree. So the temperature of hot water is first 46 degree.